So welcome everyone, day 2 here in Manchester. Sorry about the slight delay in our commentary feed. Essex Blades and Anglia Ruskin University, probably one of the most unlikeliest of playoff finals, it must be said, here today in Division 1 Women. Of course, Anglia Ruskin University were 1-8 to end 2017. And they put up the first points of the board. Nadia Talva for 2. But they stormed to the playoffs and really deserved their place as Kat Lutz puts up a 3 and she puts it in. Beautifully done. Kat Lutz, that's her first field goal of the afternoon. And of course, Essex Blades would like to, as Anglia Ruskin put in another 2. That's Katrin Holm, their star player. And it's 4-3 Essex. Lutz puts up a long 3, no good. Of course, Essex Blades finished the season 20-1, but lost the National Cup Women's Final to Ipswich earlier in the year. So they'll be out to win this. Nice spin move from Palacios Gonzalez, but she has been adjudged to have been fouled. And she will go to the line for 2 shots. As Palacios Gonzalez makes the first. A real fairy tale story for Anglia Ruskin University. Can the fairy tale have a happy ending here today? Or can the Essex Blades march on to a league and playoff double? Driving inside, beautifully done, is Colleen Lung, and she scores her first points of the day. Here is July back to, or inside, sorry, Kat Lutz on July, nothing happening. Long 3-pointer from Madaloni is no good. Kat Lutz comes up with a loose ball and she pushes the ball up for the Blades. Here is Lung. Nice pass inside to Pausland. She finds nothing. And the Anglia Ruskin University come up with it. Here is Madaloni. Very talented Italian guard, but she turns the ball over. And it's Essex Blades ball. Tied up at 5 with 7:35 remaining of the first. Here is Lung, back to Lutz. Kat Lutz, such an instrumental part of this Essex Blades team. And inside is Ellie Shaxson, and she scores her first points today. And the Blades take a 7-5 lead. Gonzalez, nice pass inside to Jasmine July, and she will be going to the line for 2 shots. Nice pass inside from Palacios Gonzalez to find July. NBL Division 1 playoff final, of course. After this is the Division 1 men's final, Hebel Storm and Worthing Thunder. Earlier on we saw the Thames Valley Cavaliers hang on to take an 80-77 victory over the Nottingham Hoods. As July makes both of her free throws, it's tied up at 7. Here is Young, pressure being applied here by Anglia Ruskin. Here is Young. And Young driving inside. Lutz for 3. She puts it in. Kat Lutz already on 6 points. And Essex take a 10-7 lead here in the NBL Division 1 Women's Final. Anglia Ruskin spreading the ball nicely. And a 2-pointer is good for Nadia Talva. That's her second field goal of the afternoon. Here is Lutz. You feel that a lot of the offense will go through Essex's number 44. She puts up another shot, but finds nothing but air. Lung puts up a baseline jumper. She makes no mistake about it. And here is Katrin Holm. Talvar looked to drive at the Essex front line, but is fouled. Nadia Talvar. That is Charlene Tom's first foul for the Blades, who lead 12-9, 5:58 left in the first. Madaloni. And Palacios Gonzalez goes strong but finds nothing, and Essex come up with it. Here is Charlene Tom, here is Lutz. Back to Tom. Long, nice ball movement by the Blades, and it's finished off nicely by Shaxson. And she moves on to 5 points. And a turnover there from Anglia Ruskin, a bit sloppy with the ball in possession. Can Essex come up with another score? Lutz for three is good. And a timeout has been called early on by Anglia Ruskin University. And the Essex Blades with a 18-9 lead. If you're just joining us on Facebook Live, welcome. If you've just joined us, you missed an absolute cracker in the Division 2 men's final earlier on. Thames Valley Cavaliers holding on to beat the Nottingham Hoods 80-77. Congratulations to Robert Banks Jr., who was named the game MVP. And here is Janie Moore into the game for the first time. Janie Moore with a two is long, rebound by Lung. Essex Blades shooting a very efficient 63% from the field so far. Anglia Ruskin have only had 7 field goal attempts so far. Good defense by the Blades early on as we reach the midway point of the first. As a long three is put in by Madaloni. Mariana Madaloni with a big three-pointer. Much needed field goal there for the 7th seeded Anglia Ruskin University, who started 2018 1-8, but managed to win 9 of their remaining games and reached the playoff final. Can their fairy tale continue here in Manchester? Here is Young. Nice pass inside, but finds nothing. Looking for Monika Korsakova, but she couldn't find the handle. Lung will come out of the game. It stays an Essex possession. And Kat Lutz, currently on 9 points, leading all scorers, will take the ball inbounds. Korsakova, good defense there from Katrin Holm, and Ruskin University come up with the ball. Here is Janie Moore. Really wild offense there as Essex look to go all the way. And Charlene Tom, will be going to the line for two. Chance to extend the Essex Blades lead to 8 points. They're currently 18-12 up with 4:22 remaining in the first quarter. And Tom is off the mark for today from the line. But she misses the second free throw, and Moore comes up with the board. And here is Madaloni to bring it up for Anglia Ruskin University. Holmes straight away is long. And the rebound goes to Korsakova, and all the way. Oh, you would have felt that Shaxson could have gone all the way there, but instead kicked it out. Turnover from the Essex Blades, and here is Moore. Looking inside to Holm, who puts up a two. No good. And rebound by Matt Andrews. Amy Andrews now back to Tom. Ludz looks to create space for Tom. Andrews. And inside to Kosakova, who finds nothing. Battling for the ball, and there will be a possession arrow which favours Essex Blades. And Kosakova comes out of the game, and Pausland comes back in. As the Essex Blades take a 19-12 lead, 3:30 left in the first quarter. If you're joining us on Facebook Live, welcome. Of course, following on from this is the Division 1 final to end the senior men's and women's season. Of course, Worthing Thunder taking on the Hemel Storm. Slight delay in play here at the moment. We'll be right back. Essex Blades 19-12 up on Anglia Ruskin University. And we are back. Kat Ludz to take the ball for the Essex Blades, who lead 19-12. Shaxson couldn't hold on to the pass, and here is Madaloni for Anglia Ruskin University. Talva, who leads Anglia Ruskin so far with 5 points. And here is Talva with a long three. No good. Rebound by Amy Matthews, who pushes the ball up for the Essex Blades. Shaxson drives through the teeth of the defence, but again decides to kick it out, and it's another turnover for the Essex Blades. Well, it's not another turnover, it's adjudged to have hit a Anglia Ruskin University hand. It's adjudged to come off Kassa Neiniger first. Here is Shaxson. Thinks about it, puts up a three. No good. Battling for the rebounds, but Moore comes up with it. Here is Janie Moore, kicks it over to Talva. Talva looking for options, decides to drive to the hoop, puts it up and rattles it in. Nadia Talva with another field goal. She moves on to 7 points for Anglia Ruskin, who are holding their own as we enter the final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Pausland, no good with her attempt. And the ball will go the way of Anglia Ruskin. 2:23 remaining, and the Essex Blades lead 19-14 in probably one of the most unlikeliest of playoff matches here today. And there are a lot of Anglia Ruskin University fans on Facebook with their support for their women's team. And a travelling violation has been called on Neiniger, who thought about the three but decided to drive it in, but nothing doing, and she's called for the travel. And here is Lung, and Lung picks it up. Easy layup is good for two. And the Blades extend their lead to 7 points here. Here is Talva, putting moves on Lung, but nothing doing. Ball's loose. And a foul has been called. It'll be Anglia Ruskin ball with 1:44 remaining in the first quarter. And substitutions will be coming in. Katrin Horn will be joining the fray again as Neiniger comes out. Foul has been called. Sofia Kautsulaki is also in for the first time. Nadia Talva makes the first free throw there. And makes the second for Anglia Ruskin University, who trail by 5. Here is Young. Kicks it out, Shaxson. Back to Young. With 8 on the shot clock, Young, nice pass inside. And Kursakova's attempt was blocked. Here come Ruskin University on the break for 3. No good. Rebound. And Anglia Ruskin look to drive again. And chaotic possession ends in a turnover. And Essex Blades get the ball back with 1:04 remaining in the first quarter. Here is Matthews. Lung puts up a 2 from the baseline, is short. Lung picks up the loose ball. Here is Kursakova for 2. Long again as we enter the final minute. And July picks up the loose ball. Here is Katrin Holm, who kicks it out to Kutsalaki. And Talva, nice spin move, and she puts it in for 2. Nadia Talva moves on to 11 points. First player in double digits for scoring. As we enter the final 10 seconds of the first quarter, slight difference between the shot clock and game clock. Matthews puts up a long 3, is long, and the rebound is picked up by Essex Blades. Nice pass inside. And Hunt's attempt is long, and that ends the first quarter. The Essex Blades take a 21-18 lead over the Anglia Ruskin University, and we'll be right back. And we are back for the second quarter here in the NBL Division 1 Women's Playoff Final between the Essex Blades and Anglia Ruskin University. Essex Blades taking a narrow 21-18 lead at the end of the first. Kat Lutz with 9 points, but she also has 2 fouls. And for Anglia Ruskin, Nadia Talva, the only player in double digits so far, she has 11 points. And here is Talva. Looking for options, finds it with Katrin Holm, but she runs out of room and it's Essex ball. Katrin Holm, one of the star players for Anglia Ruskin University, has just 2 points so far. Long, nice change of speed there. Good ball movement. Here's Lutz for 3. No good, she's short. Good rebound from Anglia Ruskin University, from Gonzalez. Here is Talva. No good with her shot, and Kat Lutz with the rebound, she's fouled. And if Essex really want to make their push, as many people are expecting at the moment, but Anglia Ruskin University are a very tough team. Of course, they were bottom of the standings at the end of 2017, but roared into the playoffs with a magical 9-4 run in 2018, and here they are today. But They're up against it against the top team in Division 1, and there's a three-pointer for Colleen Long. She moves on to 9 points, joint leading scorer with Kat Ludds. And a foot violation there. Of course, following on from this will be the Division 1 final between Worthing Thunder and Hemel Storm. That is scheduled to tip off at 3:30. Katsulaki on the ball, puts up a three straight away, is in and out. Nice play there from July, and she puts it in and one. Great hustle there from Jasmine July to just muscle the ball off and get the ball and put it in and one. And July the gap is three and a block, but Ludds was fouled. A mixture of July and Talva with the block on Kat Ludds, but a foul has been called. And the foul is on Talva, that's her second. And Kat Ludds with a chance to join Talva in double figures at the free throw line. And Ludds makes the first. Kat Ludds, such a star for the Essex Blades team, one of the key players, as she moves on to 11 points. Here is July, looking for options. Finds it with Holm. July screaming for it, puts up a long three, no good. And a nice up and under, but nothing doing from Palacios Gonzalez. But a foul has been called on the play. And a foul has been called on Charlene Tom. That's her third foul. And she comes off, and Amy Matthews comes back in. As Palacios Gonzalez goes to the line for two shots and is off with the first. A lot of Anglia Ruskin University fans on Facebook Live. Welcome to you. Hope you're enjoying the feed and the game. And Palacios Gonzalez misses both, and now Essex look to break. Here is Ludds, straight away for three, way off. Loose ball was from Neiniger, and here is Madaloni. Holm. Bit off balance, but her shot is short, and Long with the rebound. Or Long with the ball, sorry. Shaxton was thinking about it. Instead kicks it out to Long. Hausland was screaming for it earlier, but didn't get the ball, but the possession still stays with Essex. As Shaxton comes out. And Jess Hunt comes into the game. Here is Long. Muscles her way inside, nothing doing. Rebound by Holm. And Holm picks up the ball and goes for it. Here is July, looking for options, finds it in Madaloni. And a wayward pass from Neiniger, but whistle has been called. And it's an offensive foul, it's an Essex ball. The foul is on July. And that's her first foul of the afternoon. Essex Blades 26-21 to the good so far. Here is Ludds, pull up two, nothing but net for Kat Ludds. She moves on to 13, leading all scorers. Holm to Palacios Gonzalez. Bit of a loose ball situation there, and July missed an open layup, but No, it goes to the Essex Blades. As Colleen Lung brings up the ball. And Kat Ludds looks for the three, but she does put up a three, no good. Matthews with the rebound, she stepped out of bounds. Oh no, foul has been called, sorry. And that looks like it's on Mariana Maddaloni. And that'll be her second foul of the afternoon. As Nadia Talva comes into the game for July. Talva leading Anglia Ruskin with 11 points. Good defense there from Neiniger to deny Pausland. And a foul has been called on Pausland. Good defense there from Neiniger. As Anglia Ruskin University look to get that another stop that they needed, which they did. As they trail by 7 here with 6:38 left in the second quarter. Here is Maddaloni with Matthews on her. Here is Holm. Looks for the three, puts up the three, nothing going. And the rebound, loose ball picked up by Ludds, and here is Lung. Nice change of direction there from Lung, but she is no good with her runner. And now Anglia Ruskin look to break. Neiniger kicks it out. Foul is on the floor. I think that's on Amy Matthews. It is. That's her first foul of the day. Of course, following this will be the Division 1 men's final between the Worthing Thunder and Hemel Storm. It's Anglia Ruskin University ball. Palacios Gonzalez for three is good. Barbara Palacios Gonzalez from deep. And the gap is now 4 points. Here is Ludds. Colleen Lung goes inside. Good passing sequence from the Blades. And it's finished off by Hunt. Jess Hunt with her first field goal of the day. Here is Talva. Back to Maddaloni. Palacios Gonzalez looks to shoot from the elbow, drives at Ludds. Nothing doing, and a travel has been called on Palacios Gonzalez. Essex Blades, who finished top of the pile in NBL Division 1 women with a 20-1 record. They have the 2-0 advantage over Anglia Ruskin University, but both games were very closely fought out. But the Blades came out on top in both of those games. Here is Ludds. Good pass inside. I do not think, though, that Kursakova was looking for that, but Ludds puts up a three as long. And good hustle there from Jess Hunt, but nothing doing. It'll be Anglia Ruskin ball. I don't think Kursakova was looking for that pass from Ludds. It was a bit of a surprise. And the play comes to nothing. As Talva looked to drive the ball in, Lung popped it out of her hands. Kat Ludds will come out of the game. And Ellie Shaxson, who's on 5 points, comes back in. Of course, Ludds on 2 fouls, looking to protect that foul count. As Katrin Holm puts it in off the glass under enormous pressure from the Essex Blades defence. She gets her second field goal of the day. Well, she goes to 4 points. Here is Lung. Looks for options, finds it in Shaxson. Goes inside to Kursakova, who kicks it out. Shaxson to Lung for a deep three. Nope, doesn't roll in. Good defence there, good awareness from Neiniger to get the ball out of bounds off an Essex Blades player, and it is Anglia Ruskin ball, down 4 with 4:25 remaining in the second. Here is Maddaloni to July. Yasmin July, who has 4 points so far. As Talva spun, looked for Neiniger, but found no one but the press table on our left-hand side. It's Essex Blades ball. With 4:11 left, Essex Blades up 30-26 in the Division 1 Women's Playoff Final. And a foul has been called on Palacios Gonzalez, who you thought actually reached in fairly for that, but the referees adjudged that to have gone off, or have adjudged to get that off of Lung's hands. So it's a foul, and Lung goes to the line for 2 shots. And Lung makes the first. And Lung makes the second as well. Makes them both. And the gap is now 6 points as we enter the final 4 minutes of the half here in Manchester. Good play from Lung, and the foul has been called. Amy Matthews brings in. Here is Colleen Lung. And Lung puts up a long 3, but nothing doing. Rebound by Neiniger, who picks up the air ball. And Anglia Ruskin University can break here. Here is Neiniger. Kicks it out. Madaloni for 3. No good. Sorry, that was July with the 3, and she was no good with her attempt. Here is Shaxson. Lung just slows the play down. With the Essex Blades up by 6. Shaxson. Here is Matthews. As the shot clock winds down. Good defense there from Anglia Ruskin University. July with the rebound. And here is Talva on 11 points. And Madaloni looking for options. Finds it in Palacios Gonzalez for 3. Is Long. Rebound Lung. Lung goes coast to coast, but doesn't find anything but the backboard. And here is July almost on a one-on-one situation, but decides to slow it down. Palacios Gonzalez thought about the jumper, drives to the hoop, is fouled. And that'll be on Korsakova. That'll be her first foul of the afternoon. As we see the Hemel Storm fans beginning to arrive here in Manchester, clad in orange. If you're just joining us on Facebook, welcome. Hope you had a safe trip here if you're a Worthing fan or a Hemel fan today. And if you're watching at home, glad you're with us. A lot of support here for Anglia Ruskin University on our Facebook feed. Of course, all comments are welcome. Just keep it positive, yeah? As Palacios Gonzalez makes the first free throw. And she's Long with her second free throw, and the rebound picked up by Korsakova. And here comes the Essex Blades, up by 5. Here is Matthews to Shaxson. Shaxson looking for options, finds Matthews. Matthews back to Shaxson. Long with a Steve Nash-esque runner is good for 2. Rattles in. And Lung moves on to 13 points. Here is July looking for Madaloni and finds her. Gonzalez. And July couldn't receive the pass from Palacios Gonzalez. And then it's an Anglia Ruskin turnover. And with a 3-pointer, Essex Blades can stretch the lead to double digits for the first time. But they decide to go inside. It's good defense from Anglia Ruskin University here. Matthews looks for the long 2, finds nothing but the side of the backboard. And Neiniger comes up with it. Nice pass inside. Here is Palacios Gonzalez looking for options. Decides to restart the play. Here is Holm. And here is July back to Holm, backing up Lung. Big three-pointer from Palacios Gonzalez is no good. Lung with a rebound. And Essex can break here, but good defense there from Palacios Gonzalez. But it's turned back over, and it's turned back over again. Scrappy sequence there from both teams, but it comes up with the Anglia Ruskin University. Great play from July, finishing off the move with a great pass from Neiniger. Great sequence there after that scrappy turnover fest there. Here is Lung. Big three-pointer is good for Shaxson. Shaxson moves on to 8 points. And the gap is now 8 points as we enter the final 30 seconds of the half. Palacios Gonzalez drives to the tee for the Essex D, but nothing going. Here comes Matthews, who picks up the loose ball. Jess Hunt just about collects it. Here is Shaxson to Lung, thought about the three, decides to drive inside. And it's finished off nicely by Korsakova. And Essex have the double-digit lead as we end the second quarter, or just about end of the second quarter. Now the buzzer goes. And a good finish by the league champions, Essex Blades, who finished strong. Kat Ludz and Colleen Lung both with 13 points, as the Essex Blades take a 39-29 lead over Anglia Ruskin University. Can the 7th seeded Anglia Ruskin continue their fairy tale story? We'll find out in the third quarter. We'll be back. So welcome to Facebook Live. I'm John Hobbs, guiding you through the next two quarters here, and of course for the Hemel-Worthing game, as we get set for the third quarter here in the Division 1 Women's Final. Can Anglia Ruskin University get themselves back from this 10-point deficit? Palacios Gonzalez, and a charge has been called straight away. Kat Ludz getting her body in the way and taking the charge. And a good way to get the ball back after 7 seconds in the third. Here is Lung to Kat Ludz. Here is Charlene Tom, goes inside, and Ellie Shaxson puts it in off the backboard. She moves on to 10 points now. And a long three from July is no good. They reset it. Another three-point attempt, and that one rattles in for Madaloni. She moves on to 6 points. And the gap is now single figures. It's 9-point differential now, 41-32. And a turnover. Good defense by the team in white. Of course, Essex Blades are playing in black. Unbeknownst to her, that was good defense from Powsland. And Essex Blades come up with the ball. Good pass inside to Powsland, who's fouled. Good court awareness there from Charlene Tom to find Powsland, and she will go to the line for two. And the chance to restore this double-digit lead. And Powsland misses the first free throw. And to Anna Maria on Facebook, I hope you're not dying. I hope you're actually enjoying this game, whoever you're supporting. Here is Palacios Gonzalez. And here is Janie Moore inside to Talva. No good with her attempt. Loose ball is picked up by Tom. And now Essex Blades can break. Here's Kat Ludz, pulls up for three. No good, but she's going to go to the foul line. And 3 shots is the call from the referee. And Kat Ludz will go to the line for 3. And a chance to extend this lead to as many as 13. She makes the first. Of course, following on from this game is the Division 1 men's final between Worthing Thunder and Hemel Storm. As Catloods makes the second. You can see the sea of orange. Those are the Hemel Storm fans in attendance today. As Loods makes all 3 of her 3 throws. And the lead is indeed 13 points. Here is Janie Moore. Pressure from Lung. She kicks it out. Good pass inside to Talva, who finds nothing but the backboard. A wrestling match going on for the ball between Charlene Tom and Jasmine July. And the possession arrow favours the Blades. Here is Loods to Tom. Looking for options, finds to kick it back to Lung. Here is Tom. Back to Lung. Neat little 1-2 between the two. Here's Lung to Shaxson. Back out to Tom, who's open. She puts up a 3, is no good. Another wrestling match for the board, but it comes out for the Essex Blades. Here is Lung. Running into traffic, kicks it out. Here's Loods for the long 2, and she puts it in. Cat Loods. Here is Janie Moore as the Blades' lead is extending ever so more here. And a foul is called on Nadia Talva. She will go to the line for 2 shots. The foul is on Charlene Tom. She's on 4 fouls now. So you'd think she would come out of the game. And Jess Hunt replaces her. Essex Blades leading 47-32 with 7:32 left in the third quarter. Nadia Talva going to the line to try and cut into this deficit. And she makes the first. And Talva makes the second. And here is Catloods on the ball, looking for options. Looks to drive at Talva. No good with her 2-point attempt. And the rebound by Katsulaki, who's back into the game. Palacios Gonzalez goes strong to the hoop. No good, and the rebound by Shaxson, who gives it up. And a bank attempt there from Holm is no good, and Loods gets the ball, and here is Lung. And Lung looking for options, finds it in Loods, who puts up a 3. Short, but a good rebound by Pausland, who's fouled. And she will go to the line for 2. That is Palacios Gonzalez's 3rd foul of the afternoon. And Carla Pausland will go to the line for 2. And misses the first. As the fans continue to come in here in Manchester. Of course, after this, Worthing Thunder, Hemel Storm at 3:30. Keep it here on Facebook Live. Thank you for your comments, everybody. Keep them coming. As Talva ran out of options there, kicked it out, found no one but the Essex Blades bench to turnover for Anglia Ruskin University, who trail by 14 here in the Division 1 Women's Playoff Final. Here is Loods. Cat Loods looking for options, decides to drive right to the teeth of the D, and she was fouled. She will go to the line for 2. Cat Loods currently on 18 points, leads all scorers. for the Blades. And she makes the first. Chance to reach 20 points. And the Blades extend their lead to 16 as the substitutions will come in. And Talva comes out of the game and Neiniger comes in for a spell in the third. Here is Katsulaki. Nearly lost the handle, but just about comes up with it. Here is Madaloni. Pulls up and scores. Mariana Madaloni has 8 points for Anglia Ruskin University. Here is Lutz. Step back, was thinking about a three, but decided to kick it out to Lung, who resets the play. Drives at Katsulaki, puts up a two, is no good. Rebound, well, there's a wrestle for the rebound. It comes up with the Blades, and here is Shaxson, who puts up a long three, finds nothing. And it is Anglia Ruskin ball. Substitutions will be coming in again as Korsakova comes in for Pausland, who's on 3 fouls with 5:35 left in the third. Neiniger driving at the teeth of the defense, kicks it out to Madaloni, who's short with her three. And Lutz with another rebound. And Lutz driving strong, kicks it out, but Anglia Ruskin come up with the ball, and it's an Essex Blade possession. Here is Shaxson. And here's Amy Matthews back into the game. Nice spin there from Jess Hunt, but found nothing. Shaxson, though, gets the rebound. Essex Blades using their size to out-rebound. As Kat Lutz puts up a long three, is way off. Yeah, Essex Blades using their size to out-rebound Anglia Ruskin University, a much smaller team, but with great hearts as they've entered this playoff final as the 7th seed. So 44 remaining in the third quarter. Palacios Gonzalez goes strong but is fouled. Ball doesn't go, but she'll have a chance for two from the line. Palacios Gonzalez on 5 points so far. Make that 6. She's actually found most of her points at the free throw line. She's shooting just 1 for 10 from the field so far in this game. She misses her second free throw. As the Essex Blades lead is cut just a little bit slightly to 13 points with 4:24 remaining. Here is Amy Matthews. Kicks it out. Lutz slightly off balance and is long with her attempt. Offensive rebound to the Blades, and Kat Lutz puts it in, but she stepped out of bounds. And it is Anglia Ruskin University ball as they look to chip away even further at the lead. As Yasmin Jalai comes in for Sofia Kotsalaki. Here is Neiniger. Thought about it, decided not to, drives at the bucket, kicks it out. Here's Holm for 3, is good. Long two, she stepped on the line. But a long 2 points over Katrin Holm. And the lead has been shrunk again to 11. Play by play, they're coming back into this Anglia Ruskin University, and a travel called. A lot of support for the team in white on Facebook Live. Keep your comments coming. Apologies about the mispronunciations of certain names. Here is Neiniger. Looking for Holm, finds her, drives to the hoop, is fouled. This is a good spell from Anglia Ruskin University, taking advantage of a cold spell from the Essex Blades and ever so gradually putting points on the board, and with these free throws could reduce it to single figures. But the commentator's curse, unfortunately, has hit Holm as she misses the first. Apologies to any Anglia Ruskin University fans watching. And Holm puts in the second. And the gap is 10 points. As the team in white putting pressure on Essex, who finished the league season with just one defeat from 21 games. Amy Matthews for three. Yes, it's good. Amy Matthews with her first field goal of the afternoon. And it's a deep three, and that will ease some slight nerves from the team from Essex. Nice fake there. But Holm's shot was blocked by Kursakova, and it came off the Anglia Ruskin player last. It is Essex ball with 2:51 remaining in the third. Essex have a 53-40 lead. Here is Amy Matthews. Jess Hunt, nice pass. Oh, unlucky there not to get the ball. Kursakova. Shaxson kicks it out and is adjudged to have stepped out of bounds. It's a turnover from the Blades. Of course, following this game, Worthing Thunder and Hemel Storm in the Division 1 men's playoff final, as Palacios Gonzalez finds that the bank is not open on Sundays and Essex Blades come up with the ball. Here is Jess Hunt looking for options. Finds it in Shaxson, who kicks it out to Kat Lutz for three. No good. Rebound though from Amy Matthews. Here is Shaxson, another three-point attempt. No good. You feel that Essex need to drive to the hoop a bit more. Essex seemingly content on just pulling up for three. Here is Holm. Looking for Talva and finds her. Palacios Gonzalez finds Talva, who just about kicks it out. And Maddaloni for three. Mariana Maddaloni has 11 points, and the gap is now 10 points again. And a turnover from Essex. As Katrina Farou comes into the game for the first time today. It's just a 10-point game here in Manchester at the National Basketball Performance Centre. If you're just joining us on Facebook Live, welcome. Get your comments in. Let us know who you are supporting. And today's feed is streamed by Upstream Media. Holm is long with her two-point attempt. And the loose ball is picked up by Kat Lutz. Slight trouble there for Shaxson, but she kicks it out. Kursakova nearly ran out of room, but finds Matthews. Good play from Maddaloni, who's running into treble. And the foul is called. It's a foul on Kursakova. That's her second foul of the game. There's the Essex Blade bench cheering on their teammates on the court. 58.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. As we see the Worthing Thunder players just stepping out, but going to behind the stands from where we are based. Catherine Holm at the line. Neiniger comes in for Talva. And Holm rattles in the first. She moves on to 8 with a chance to go to 9. As the gap is already now at 9 points. And it's now at 8 points. Ever so slightly, Anglia Ruskin are getting back into this as we enter the final minute of the third quarter. Here is Shaxson, straight away for 3, is no good. Big rebound there by Kotsalaki. And here come Anglia Ruskin, the 7th seeded university, the fairy tale story from the Women's Division 1 League. Neiniger finds a bit of trouble, but is no good with her attempt. Here is Farouk. Farouk looks to drive to the heart of the defense, but finds nothing but Kotsalaki, who starts the break. Here is July, strong move, and she puts it in. And all of a sudden, there is belief within the team in white, and a foul is called on Neiniger. 7 seconds exactly remaining in the third quarter. It promises to be a spectacular fourth quarter, no matter what happens. Anglia Ruskin have brought it to within 6. They've trailed for the majority of this game as Korsakova makes the first for the Essex Blades, who will no doubt be glad to actually see the back of this third quarter. They've allowed Anglia Ruskin to come back into it, but that's the pride that the 7th seeded team have. They've made it this far as Kotsalaki drives strong, kicks it out, and the shot is no good from Catherine Holm, and that ends the third quarter. Here in Manchester, the Essex Blades lead 54-47, and we'll be right back. But right now we're focusing on the women. Can Anglia Ruskin complete the fairy tale? The happy ending, is it in store? Madaloni found her shot blocked by Lung. And a 3-pointer is good for Kotsalaki. Her first field goal of the afternoon. Here is Lutz, and the gap is now 4 points. Can the Blades restore control? You feel the momentum is with the team in white. Here is Tom, back to Shaxson. Shaxson drives strong, and her layup is no good. And it came off Shaxson last. It's an Anglia Ruskin ball. Here is Kotsalaki. Neiniger thought about the 3 on Lutz, and another offensive foul is called on Neiniger. Kat Lutz again with great defense, like she did at the start of the third quarter. She does it again in the first minute of the fourth. A vital stop for the Blades as they look to put some pressure on this Anglia Ruskin team, who have really competed well against the Blades. Here is Lung. Beautifully done by Lung, and she puts it in off the glass. Just eased her way in and just put it in nice and easily. Neiniger does the same thing, but her result is not like Lung's. And Essex can break. Here's Shaxson. Lutz is open for 3. Yes, it's good for Kat Lutz. And all of a sudden, Essex have their advantage back. It is a 9-point game. Here is Talva, will go to the line. The momentum was with Anglia Ruskin University, but in just less than 30 seconds, Essex Blades come right out of the gate and put up 5 points very quickly, and straight away it's a 9-point lead. as Talva looks to narrow the gap for Anglia Ruskin University, and she starts off by making the first. As the players of the Worthing Thunder and the Hemel Storm look on, they're on next after this. As Talva makes both, she moves on to 14 points. And a turnover, and it's picked up by Anglia Ruskin, and here is Madaloni. And Talva, what can she produce? Kicks it up to Holm. Katsualaki. Turnover, Lung comes up with it. It's 2-on-1, and Lutz will finish off easily in transition for the Blades. And the lead is back up to 9. With 7:45 remaining in the fourth. Here is Palacios Gonzalez. Holm for 3. Way off. Nothing but air. Here is Lung. Looking for options, finds Lutz. Gets out of a slight predicament with Palacios Gonzalez. Here is Lung. Goes inside to Shaxson. Shaxson is double teamed, looking for options. Tom. Lutz. 3 straight away. No good. And the rebound by Madaloni, who kicks it out to Kotsolaki. Here was Palacios Gonzalez, and she will go to the foul line for 2. As Kat Lutz comes out of the game, and Jess Hunt comes into the contest. Palacios Gonzalez with the foul shots, and she misses the first. Free throws now at this stage are vital, especially for Anglia Ruskin University if they're going to come back into this. They've done a good job at attacking Essex Blades all game long. They just need to make their free throws. She makes the second. Here is Young. Lung drives strong to the D. Good defense there as Pausland is fouled. And Carla Pausland will go to the line for 2. And Carla Pausland for 2. She only has 2 points so far. It stays at 2 points, but she has 3 fouls as well. 6:56 left in the fourth quarter. Pausland misses both free throws. Rebound by Holm. Here is Kotsualaki. And Holm. Nice up and under move, but nothing going there. Rebound by Jess Hunt, and here comes the Essex Blades. Here is Lung. Looking for options, finds it in Shaxson. Here is Lung to Tom. Shaxson finds nothing but an Anglia Ruskin player. Palacios Gonzalez comes up with it, and here is Mariana Madaloni and Talva. Talva gets it back and banks it in. It just about rolls around and goes for Talva. She moves on to 16 points. Shaxson for 3 is long. And the rebound by the Italian guard Madaloni. Here is Katrin Holm. The three-pointer is in and out by Talva. And it goes the way of the Essex Blades with 5:34 remaining. A timeout has been called by the Blades. Keep the comments coming on Facebook Live. Welcome if you've just joined us. We were saying earlier that we've had people from all over the world watching, especially in Finland and Greece. Welcome to those of you watching from those two European basketball-loving countries. Jess Hunt with the ball. Here is Tom. A turnover there for the Blades. Anglia Ruskin come up with it. The pass inside. No good from July, who comes up with the rebound. Hulme for three. No good. And the rebound by Tom. Here is Lung on the ball. Jess Hunt. Nice fake and a nice score there for Jess Hunt. Exactly what Essex Blades needed, as the lead is back to 8 points. Madaloni goes for three, rattles around and nothing doing. As we enter the final 4 minutes and 19 seconds here in the fourth quarter. Shaxson to Tom. Shaxson decides to drive around the baseline, and a foul has been called. Or has a foul been called? They're just going to review it. And indeed a foul has been called. One referee called the foul, one referee called out of bounds. And it is Essex ball. Here is Shaxson. Back to Tom. Lung looks to go in, but finds nothing but Anglia Ruskin players. Here is July for three. Yes, she puts it in. Beautifully done by July, who moves on to 12 points. And a turnover by the Blades, and Anglia Ruskin come up with the ball. Welcome to our fans today, an Essex Blades fan in Houston, Texas. Great to have you on board. Hope you're enjoying the action. Of course, keep it locked here on Facebook Live as the Worthing Thunder and Hemel Storm follow this. Palacios Gonzalez goes to the hoop and scores, and the gap is 3 points. And Shaxson nearly missed the handle, but just about got it. Lung has it. Trying to restore a bit of calm in the Essex Blade offense, but she finds nothing. Just about finds Shaxson under a lot of pressure. Here is Lutz, who pulls up, no good. And Anglia Ruskin can make this a one-possession game. Well, it already is a one-possession game. They can cut it to at least two. But there's a scramble inside and a jump ball, and it favours the Essex Blades. 2:49 remaining, and Anglia Ruskin, who have been trailing for the majority of this, have belief. Are we seeing deja vu from the Division 2 final? But can Anglia Ruskin plough on and overcome a 3-point deficit here in the final 2 minutes and 40? Time is on Essex's side here. Here is Lutz. Charlene Tom. Lutz straight away for three. No good. Rebound Long, who throws up a wild layup. Rebound by Madaloni. Good steal from Lutz. And inside is Palsland. She misses the layup. And it goes out of bounds. It's Anglia Ruskin ball. With 2:15 remaining and another thrilling ending in store here. What a way to end the NBL Division 1 women's season. The fans from Finland, Greece and Houston, Texas. I hope you don't break any furniture or any laptops where you're watching. And an offensive foul called. Kat Lutz again gets her body in the way. And with 2:01 remaining, that's Palacios Gonzalez's 4th foul. That could play a factor if this game goes to overtime, or does go to overtime. Here is Tom. Looks for Long and finds her. Time is on the Blades' side here. Lutz, 8 on the shot clock. Long pulls up, big 3! Colleen Long with a huge 3 as the shot clock was winding down. Could that be the dagger? Talva found herself in a knot, but the whistle has gone. What a shot that was from Colleen Long. With 5 on the shot clock, she pulled up a long NBA range 3. And it was nothing but string. Madaloni looks to answer and does! Mariana Madaloni for 3. What an ending in store we have here. Kat Lutz, Shaxson. Here is Lutz. Back to Young. Turnover! Palacios Gonzalez goes strong at Lutz, but Lutz, great defense. It remains an Anglia Ruskin ball. .102 remaining here in the 4th quarter. And a foul is called. It's going to go, looks to be going on Shaxson. That's Shaxson. That's only her 2nd foul of the day. She has 10 points. Can Essex Blades hold on? 59.6 seconds remaining. Or can the 7th seed upset all the odds and bring a title back to Anglia Ruskin University? Madaloni, Talva, who has 16, kicks it out to July. Back to Talva. Good steal there from Tom. And a shot clock violation, or is it? The possession arrow goes the way of Anglia Ruskin, but hang on a minute. The referees, are saying it is still Anglia Ruskin ball. 42.9 remaining. And a foot violation is called. It will stay Anglia Ruskin ball. 14 seconds put back on the shot clock. And Anglia Ruskin University call the timeout. 38.8 seconds remaining. Keep the comments coming on Facebook Live. Anna Maria, I hope you haven't been sick. I hope you're enjoying this thrilling ending here in Manchester. The foul is called before the layup. It goes for Talva, but whistle was called before the layup was made, but she goes to the line for 2 anyway, as Essex are in the penalty. 34.4 seconds remaining. Can Anglia Ruskin get it back to 1 point? They've trailed for the majority of this game. What an ending to this game it has been, as Talva goes on to 17 points. And Talva misses the second. It's a 2-point game. And the team in white have put the pressure on Lou. Here is Young. Kicks it out. Here's Luds back into the game. She's on 4 fouls, has 25 points. The shot clock is winding down to 5. Luds, no good. Rebound. It comes up with Anglia Ruskin University. Can they do it? The pass inside, and it goes in, and one! What a play from July, who will go to the line for one shot. The game is tied with 5.8 seconds remaining. What an ending! .8 remaining. And July makes no mistake about it. With 5.8 seconds remaining, after trailing for the majority of this game, and now they are on the brink of the most unlikeliest of playoff victories. Essex Blades, 20-1 this season, have had some easy games, really, but they have really come unstuck when it mattered most. Can they find a way back? We'll be right back. 5.8 seconds remaining. Some fantastic support for both teams on Facebook Live. Both sets of supporters from Hemel and Worthing are getting into this as just as much as the two supporters of these two teams. Here we go, the final play. Long kicks it out. Luds, long three, no good, and the buzzer goes. Anglia Ruskin University. The fairy tale has a happy ending. After trailing for the majority of this game, Anglia Ruskin University come up with an incredible comeback. They entered 2018 with a 1-8 record. They were bottom of the standings, and they've defied the odds and have defeated the Essex Blades here in Manchester 67-66. Talva 17 points, July 15, Mariana Maddaloni 14 points. Kat Luds is 25 points in vain, but what a performance from her. And up next, it's the Division 1 playoff final. The Worthing Thunder and the Hemel Storm. Join us on Facebook Live. Keep it locked here. Do whatever you need to do. We'll be right back.
In our first game between League-NBL in 10th